generating the user ID. So using this method, there's all these different actions you can take in your workflows. There's login and set user ID and set user ID. So the only difference between login and set user ID and set user ID is login also sends the Google Analytics event login into Google. So it does two things. It sets the user ID and logs in. This one just sets the user ID. So in my app, on the login action, it does login and set user ID, the other method. But on page load, it also sets the user ID. And the reason why you want to do that is when you go into your Google Analytics, in the User Explorer, you can see that it's not in the User Explorer, it's everywhere. The users in Google Analytics, rather than use the auto-generated, meaningless, anonymous identifier that Google would use, which looks like this, it's replaced with the bubble user ID. So that means I can tie all of the if I'm trying to diagnose what a user's doing and what's going on, I can basically look them up by the bubble user ID. So it's just a matter of putting the current user's unique ID into the user ID. Obviously, you don't have to use a bubble user ID, you could use anything, but it's what makes sense in my app. So that's that.